This conference will now be recorded. Oh, we're in business.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 5-0-0. Let's see approval of the minutes from December 16th, a regular meeting.
I'll make a motion to approve the December 16th meeting minutes as written.
Any further discussions? All in favor?
Would you like a second?
Oh, yeah.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 5-0-0. Accounts payable, Horvath.
So, 76835, the raw construction final pay request, that's the one we talked about. There's a correction on the Department to the East Avenue project and not the 6 in Mobic. And then if you go down to, we could do the 76853, that's the,
Big elephant.
yeah, the big elephant in the room, the County Road 6 project. And you can go down to payment there, 76876 to WHKS. That's the combination of the different things combined, final payment. Asking for the approval in the amount of $412,103.83.
Any further discussions?
I have a question. Yeah. Do some of these that were like last year's, are they out of 2022 or is it 2021 still?
The way that the governmental accounting works, I have to reflect them all in 21.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's just a second. Thank you, I'm good.
Just as long as that, in the bottom, last two.
Yeah.
Looks like there's a couple earmarks. Is that just a?
No, that was
Whatever.
just a typo with,
Okay,
remember, I'm only typing with limited fingers, so.
perfect. Any further discussions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 5-0-0. Thanks, Chris. Public comments. Individuals may address the city council about any item of concern. Speaker must state their name and limit the remarks to 5 minutes. Anybody here for public comment? I will close the public comments portion and we will do public hearings for 2022 fee schedule. Is that 6:05 or 6:10?
Close. 6:05. Right on.
Any questions on the 2022 fee schedule? I will close the public hearing.
Is there any public?
Oh,
Yeah.
I
So I think he
I
opened
opened
it.
it. Yeah.
Sorry. I missed
No?
that.
We have a public person here. Anybody up there?
I will close the public hearing portion of the 2022 fee schedule. New business, 8A, Resolution 2022-01, depositories. Brian?
Yes, these are the typical resolutions that we do every year. Use the same format, change the years. Looking at the Bank of Zumbrota as the official depository. I noticed on here that every resolution says by roll call vote. So I think the mayor is going to ask for a roll call vote on resolutions from here on out. Usually isn't a problem. We don't have a big, we're usually pretty quick meetings anyway. Otherwise, I could put all these on a consent agenda. We could do one, but we don't run into them that often. So it'll just be a little extra voting tonight, a little extra time. So
So any questions on Resolution 2022-01?
I'll make a motion to approve resolution 2022-01.
Second that.
And we'll do a roll call of yay or nay. Tina? Sarah?
Yay.
Horvath,
Yay.
Priggy. Yay.
Aye.
Aye, Jay, nay. I was like, what does that say on there?
That's
Yay?
right. I started laughing when you said
That
that.
passes five,
Well, I saw the
zero,
Y and not the A.
zero. Now we'll do 8B, Resolution 2022-02, Publications. Brian.
Yep, same thing, news record, looking for them to be designated as the official publication for the city of Zimbrota.
Any further discussion? All in favor? Oh, sorry, yeah.
I'll make a motion to
Motion.
approve resolution 2022-02.
Second it.
Any further discussions? Sarah?
Aye.
Tina?
Aye.
Chris?
Aye.
Bob?
Aye.
And I. Passes 5-0-0. 8C, Resolution 2022-03, Polling Place. Brian.
Yep, polling place, same as it's always been for precincts 1 and 2 here at City Hall.
I'll make a motion to approve resolution 2022-03.
I'll second.
Any further discussions? Sarah?
Aye.
Tina?
Aye.
Chris?
Aye.
Bob?
Aye.
Aye. Passes 5-0-0.
Well, I'm not gonna vote for this one though.
8D, Resolution 2022-04, Approval of Non-Union Employees' Cost of Living Increase.
We have no questions.
There's no questions?
So I just want to say that, and I talked to Kim, and I don't think we've done this in the past,
I was going to say, I've never seen this before.
but, we formally approve the union contracts, the union.
Union increases, I thought it was important that we do a formal resolution for the non-union staff as well. So that's why I put this one in here. And 3% just as same as the union, or yeah, same as the union contracts.
I'll make a motion to approve resolution 2022-04.
Second it.
Any further discussion? Sarah? Tina?
I suppose I will.
Chris?
Aye.
Bob?
Aye.
Aye. Passes 5-0-0.
Excuse me,
Eight-
Mayor,
Yeah,
may I just ask for clarification on the depositories? Thank you for designating the Bank of Zimbrota, but Bank of Zimbrota will be changing its name in this fiscal year in 2022, probably around October, to Friends and Bank and Trust. And we hope that you'll stick with us during that time, but I didn't know if there had to be any clarification now that
We'll have to do it that way.
Yeah. just change it.
Do a different resolution at that time, I would think.
All right.
Yeah.
thank
Is
you.
that
Perfect.
right, Kim?
Yep, and I'm sure we'll have to redo our corporate resolution as well.
Perfect. Thanks, Brian.
Thank you.
8E, sorry, 8F, 2022 fee schedule. No? did I-
Yeah, we just have to,
2022 fee schedule, yeah.
this is the approving or not of the fee schedule changes.
Any further discussions on the fee schedule for 2022?
I have a comment.
Can't find it.
I think we need to reopen the
A3 open, is there someone else on there that,
Dave can never come. so
Well-
we just
Oh, but
decided-
they're working on that one.
yeah, I don't know that that's been, did you decide that yet? I got this from Dylan, so.
Oh, okay. All right, well, thought we did, but it doesn't matter, but I just.
Are you on the fee schedule?
We're on the fee schedule right now.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, this is.
Yeah, we just have
Sorry,
to,
I pushed it and it took me here.
oh, did
You.
it?
That's why I'm like, I can't find
I
it.
can't find the fee schedule.
It's not here.
Oh, it's
Back, it's back
Oh, here it is.
because we did it first. Yeah, I should have put the vote right after before we did all those resolutions.
Attached to the- You know, I
It's at the
pushed it.
end?
Yep.
Yeah, it's at the
Oh,
end.
no, it's not. Oh, yeah.
So that's the same as what we discussed when we introduced it at the last meeting. I made the one change, the impound fee, the chief wanted to be $30, not 50 that I had on there. So I made that change.
We all make a motion to approve the 2022 fee schedule.
I'll second that.
Any further discussions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 5-0-0. 8G, 2022 annual appointments. I kept everything the same. The only thing we've added is Park Board. We've added Troy Ness from the year before. And then the Planning and Zoning, we've added Joan Buchart and Tom Seeger. Is the only thing that has changed from the appointments. Library Board did change. They went from 9 to 7, which we voted on, I think, a couple meetings ago. And basically, they just lost 2 that had expired or used up their term. So that's the only thing that has changed on the appointments for 2022. So I just need approval.
Say, Todd,
Yeah.
I thought I was on the sidewalk committee. It wasn't listed, but I didn't know if that was a separate meeting that we had for that, or it wasn't streets that I was involved with. I thought it was a sidewalk committee.
Yeah, that's a committee that we have, not necessarily a.
Not necessarily an appointment.
Yeah.
appointment.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
That's
that was.
Okay.
But everything is the same as last year, except for the changes that I had mentioned. Yep. Any further discussions on appointments?
I'll make a motion to approve the 2022 annual appointments.
Yes, Brian?
I guess my apologies, Bob. Yeah, we do have streets and sidewalks on here. And Todd and Sarah. Sarah, were you on site? You were on sidewalks, right?
Yeah.
I walked for 20 years.
Yeah. But you're right, Bob. How did, I can't remember how.
Well, no, I think you're right. We have a bigger committee because we're trying to work a little harder on it.
Okay.
Yeah, but we haven't met again, no.
No, we haven't. We need to, but we
Oh.
haven't. But is that something that we should add? Well, no, we really can't.
Well, Bob
I think have Bob and Sarah, not
Yeah,
Todd.
I
Todd's on
mean,
45 other things.
Do we want to do, if you want to change it to
Yeah,
Bob, we could do that now and before it's approved,
we'll just change the streets and sidewalks.
if you're interested.
Look at all, oh, too bad.
Yeah.
You're not.
So
Come
we'll
on,
change
hang out with
those.
me in the sewer committee.
So that's the only other change we'll have is we'll put Bob Priggy on the streets and sidewalks
So I
appointment.
can change my motion to include that.
Perfect. A second?
Second.
Any further discussions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 5-0-0. 8H, 2022 equipment rental rates. Brian?
Yep, Mike had this posted and out for quite a while. We ended up with one bid, one company submitting, which has been kind of typical over the years. Schumacher Excavating, a little bit of increases here and there. But Mike is recommending, or we are recommending approval of Schumacher Excavating for the equipment rental.
I'll make that
2022.
motion.
Any further discussions? All in favor? Opposed? Passes 5-0-0. 8I, County Road 6, Goodhue County cost share. Kim?
Yeah, well, about a week ago, I got an email from the county that they finally completed the Goodhue County Road 6 project. I don't know if some of you have been here. Remember when we first started talking about this project, our share was going to be about $60,000. And with the increased costs in everything, our share was now $232,000. Of course, we need to find out where we can pay for it. It wasn't really in our capital projects list of projects we were doing. If you look at the things that were done, it was all water and sewer because we didn't pay for the walking path out there or anything like that. It all had to do with the water and sewer, especially on the Walnut Street area. Very big deal there. So I think it makes perfect sense to take it out of water and sewer. Plus, I believe that they can handle that financial hit. And then we can preserve some of that capital for our projects that are coming up. We don't know if we're going to have any overruns with Jefferson. It's such a large project. And I know we also have been talking about 6th and Mill. So I think it would make sense to take it out of water and sewer and keep the capital projects fund intact as much as possible. I did talk with Brian and Mike about it, so they're well aware of it. So if you would approve taking it out of there, then I will move the money. Otherwise,
Can't we just tell the county, I'm sorry, you, it's not what you said, we're gonna give you your bill back,
Yeah.
take care of it?
we really, I mean, it was a huge project, so it ended up,
And it turned out.
it
Yeah,
looks very nice.
I'll make a motion to approve that movement. I pay those bills. I don't-
Their bills, Kim, their bills.
I'll second the movement.
Any further discussions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 500. Thanks, Kim. 8J, street sweeper repairs. Brian.
Yeah, this one's been coming on for a little while. We've been knowing that that street sweeper was going to need some repairs at some point. And so we're looking at $13,000 to $18,000 of repairs, hopefully the lower end, but yet to be seen. I know Larry and Mike had talked to Kim about that as well, about where the dollars are, and we should be able to accomplish those repairs. The street sweeper runs a lot most of the summer, so if we went out to get a different one, or buy a new one, it'd be way more than the repair, and the repair should give us a number of good years yet. So requesting approval to spend $13,000 to $18,000 repairing the street sweeper.
I know, I started Googling street sweepers.
Yeah.
Where is that?
We can get a few years, it's pretty.
And they have a fairly robust repair budget, so I think that it can handle it. I mean, I'm not saying that something large can't break down, but that's why they have a robust repair budget.
Good time in the off season to get it fixed, so that it's ready to go.
Repair the street sweeper.
Okay.
Any further discussion?
These two are.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 500. Thanks, Brian, for doing most of the new business. Reports, Brian.
All right, get comfortable. The whole page here.
It's so cold in here.
Oh, that's what I forgot to do, turn the heat up. Usually Miranda handles that because she gets cold too, but, so I've been working on a request for a proposal for capital improvement planning. Been a number of years, as far as I can tell, a lot of numbers of years before we had a formal capital improvement plan put together by a third party. And so I want to put together an RFP and send that out, and then we can decide if we want to hire someone to assist us with a formal capital improvement plan.
In 2001 was the last time we had.
The
it
last
done.
one I can find is 2001. I know we've done capital planning since, but not with a formal assistance and plan, and they will help with future bonding and, almost like the water sewer, the sewer study did all that too. So this would be kind of the same thing. Look at all of our big projects coming up, we would, and that kind of goes into my next one here. We would put a potential pool in there somewhere or talk about it as well. I need to get back to the pool board with a number that, okay, we could potentially, bond for this amount of money at this certain time based on the plan that we put together. So the pool board has approved moving into phase 1, step 5 with Burbach, which is fundraising of the capital plan. Now, I think the park board has the authority to just do that, since they're spending money out of the park board account to do that. But Chris and I wanted to bring it here just to see, does the council need to have a formal approval of proceeding to that next step? It's pretty preliminary yet because they don't have a number. I haven't told them, hey, we could do this amount within the plan. It's going to be a $6 million pool the way it's looking with the inflation by the time we get around to it. But so we want to get going on a capital campaign. Do you want any more on that?
No, I think you pretty well hit it. Yeah, they just want to get going because they got a lot of work ahead of them to try to raise as much as they can.
We did, yeah. And we just wanted to formalize it. I was holding off getting a hold of Burbach to get going because Burbach wants a number, because they want something, okay, we're going to raise this amount, which I can't give them yet until we do this capital improvement plan. But at the park board meeting the other night, we talked about, well, let's get them mobilized and say, okay, let's start getting members and what needs to be done and lead up to the actual, okay, now we're going to kick it off and do the capital campaign. So anyway, that was that. So Kim and I are going to be attending a Minnesota Public Finance Seminar, 2-day seminar, all kinds of good topics, in-depth TIF and abatement training, budgeting for public engagement, and also some bonding. So I think it'll be good for both of us to be involved with that. Jefferson Project, we're going to have the second public meeting and open house on Wednesday, January 26th at 6 p.m. here in council chambers. We're going to be sending out letters to the homeowners that abut Jefferson. That'll go out next Friday. I believe next Friday. And we're also going to put the announcement on our website and communication tools. That'll be 60% design, I believe. The first one was a concept. This is a actual little more nuts and bolts of the design, a little more detail. Sanitary district, we met with our local legislators again just to make sure we're all on the same page. During the bonding committee meetings that we had, it was asked a couple of times if we could phase the project. Well, really can't phase this project. We wanted to make sure our local legislators were aware of that and understood that, had a good understanding of the difficulty of trying to phase a project like this. And so they are all aware and on board. They did mention that we're going to need to be seen and heard often up at the Capitol, and I believe the House is going to be virtual, so we'll contact them through virtual means. But the Senate will be up there, so we can actually go up and visit with senators in the office up there. And also stress that mayors will be a big part of that. The mayor is the focal point, no, the head, mayors carry a lot of weight. So we're going to brief all the mayors and give them some talking points and help them understand everything. Talk about contacting legislators, when and who's going to contact who and how often, that type of thing. So we've got that meeting on this Monday at 3 p.m. with all the mayors. The lot by the golf course, we've got some significant interest on that right now. Someone's doing a lot of due diligence. And so we're hoping to have something on that real soon. And then rapid flashing beacons at crosswalks. We are proceeding with that. Mike is putting together some numbers. We found a company. The original companies that I looked at wanted to provide the whole package, and we already have everything we need except for these beacons. And Mike had found a couple of companies that would just sell just the beacons, and we'll talk to a local electric company about installing those. And those beacons are, I just was down on 2nd Street in Rochester today, and they were going, and they flash. And they're both sides of the pole, on both sides of the road.
I did notice, so across from the prison, between the prison and in Rochester and
Yeah.
college. So they have them that hang down from the sign, like the little crosswalk, like where we would have that in the middle. So we just may want to look at that before we decide to plaster them to the side of the poles that.
Yep.
Put them
Yeah.
up on top.
Put them up higher. You know, I mean, the kind of the concept is more eye level for cars. But yeah, I mean, downtown, if we can hang them, I don't know how much lower we can go.
Well, like from the crosswalk.
with the height of those things.
Pedestrian crosswalk.
Yeah.
Right there under the little.
So it'd be above the road, that type of thing,
Mhm.
or, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, or maybe we can do them there too and lower, you know,
Oh,
I guess maybe it's
wherever.
not too much to do.
We need flashy
extras,
lights, we need them all.
Depending on what
Something.
depending on what the pricing comes back.
Christmas
as.
lights, I don't know, string them all up.
But Mike has been working hard on that, and we're hopefully gonna
Awesome. Thank you.
get that going.
Any more, Brian?
Nope, that's it.
Sergeant, do you have anything since Chief's not here?
Not that I can think of, Tyler should be graduating FCO tonight.
Yay, do we get to have a ceremony? Do you get a pin? What do we do? Walk over a bridge?
Go down another slide.
Is there, hazing. Yeah.
So then we should be fully staffed at that point. Forward.
Perfect. Good job, Tyler.
Thank you.
Matt? Kim?
Nothing tonight.
I have nothing. Sarah? Nina?
I'm sure it's something. That's, I usually do, but I can't remember. So I'll find you after the meeting because it would pertain to one of your topics.
Chris? Bob? Meeting adjourned.
Oh, my God, I'm so cold.